Let me hear it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Hey-yo.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. How is everyone? Have a good weekend?
I did.
Oh,
Pretty good.
yes.
How you going, Miss Osborne?
I think I sent you a text late last night, didn't I, Lutz?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Do you want me to?
Where- Yeah, you can read it.
Got to get it up here now.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay, it's oh no, David. I went too hard. I'm a silly, sozzled sausage. At a reasonable hour, mind you. That was at 6:30.
Yeah, it wasn't too late.
So 6:30.
Was that
I just-
yesterday?
Oasis.
That was yesterday. I went on the Oasis party boat it was a combined hens and bucks do. And it was dress up as well. So
What did you end up wearing? Because I couldn't work out because you sent me 3 options.
I did. What else did I say?
I'm amazed that you just had
You don't have a costume box at your house?
she had a Pretty Woman, the prostitute from Pretty Woman outfit,
Yes.
Catwoman. It was Catwoman?
Yes. Yep. And Catwoman.
And obviously Bush Barbie.
Bush Barbie.
Which you weren't sure. And I said, I think that the Pretty Woman one's pretty amazing.
You said no, goes the hooker.
Go the hooker.
Go the hooker.
Now, what'd you go as?
I ended up going as Bush Barbie because
Yeah.
I want to be able to dance. Because
Well,
wearing, hooker boots
The other one
on a
right
boat.
up, you
I
said.
saw you dancing.
Oh, again, I'm going
Actually,
to
you
talk
sent
about
me a
that
message
later.
Too. Ash, I'm
No.
going to be sore in the morning. I haven't let loose like this year.
Well,
I just went, that's
look,
awesome.
Sometimes you've just got to let loose, and I decided that would be.
Well,
It's
good on
almost
ya.
like that boat is like its own little country, right? So it's like you've left the
Yes.
country.
It's like the Vatican. Like
Yes.
you're in your own little space.
But less holy.
You go and run a complete muck, and then you get off, and it's like it never happened. Except you have a digital trail, and I'm going to talk about that later. How are you guys?
I'm
Yeah, good.
I've had the complete opposite weekend. I had a really relaxing weekend. I emceed that
No, I got a lot of
Australian
feedback.
Fishing Trade Association dinner on Friday night.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. I
A lot of people I knew were there. They said you did good.
Luttsy, I was up at the lectern and I'm presenting the awards. And little did they know that I had my mobile phone up there and I had the Broncos game on at the same time.
It does not surprise me one bit.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
So I think I've worked out a beauty hack. And I think this is like a big deal and breaking news for all the women listening. So ahead of the party yesterday, I had a small pimple above the side of my lip and I couldn't help but squeeze it. And so it left a little mark. And then I'm like, oh, great. Now I can't cover that. Now I've just got this thing on my face. And then I'm like, no, wait a minute. I've got a brow pencil. I'm going to turn this into a beauty spot.
Yeah.
And so I did, and I bloody love it. It's a revelation. I mean, obviously you have to be careful where you put it. You can't put a beauty spot like on the tip of your nose or something.
Yeah.
But now I sent it to my friends. I got a drunk hot selfie last night in the bathroom. Sent it to my friends, and I went, "What do you think of the spot?" And they're like, "Nikki, that needs to be permanent." I'm like, "Do you think?" And they were like, "Yes, that really suits you." And now I'm thinking I'm going to go and get one tattooed on my face.
What does it resemble?
It's just a little brown
Like a little
spot.
freckle? Like a little
Yeah,
freckle.
like a freckle.
Yeah.
It just looks like a freckle.
Do you
But
think-
for some reason, on my face, it looks like it should always be there. It works.
Like what Cindy Crawford had.
Not that big.
Didn't she have a...
She had a big mole.
She got a big one.
Yeah, she had a big one. Do you think tattooing is the sensible thing when you can just dot a pen
Well,
up
maybe-
until you're sick
maybe-
of it?
No, you shouldn't
I
do
don't-
that. We had somebody that we knew that got her eyebrows done, tattooed.
Yeah, but sometimes
And it
people do good jobs.
It looked ridiculous.
And sometimes
looked
people do
absolutely
bad
ridiculous.
jobs. No, because I know where you're coming from. Because some women end up looking like they've got mully grubs on their eyebrows. Well, you know that show where it used to be Was that Molly Grubs where it just had that chick's face?
Yeah.
I think her
it was
mouth
called
and
Molly
her
Grabs. That
eyebrows.
was the most annoying television show in history.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Then there's
But
that other lady that we see on the television every now and then.
I didn't want to bring that up.
She pops
but
up
yeah.
and you claim that her eyebrows look like the golden arches. And every
Whenever
time
she
she
pops
comes
up.
on,
You call her
goes,
Nikki Maccas.
Nikki goes up. Happy Meals on the show.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Then we caught the house on fire. You know, they don't shake hands anymore, so when everyone was down, I went down to introduce myself, stuck my fist out, and I was telling everyone to fist me.
Dumbass Anonymous.
Oh, I'm gonna nominate myself.
Oh, you got a nomination?
Yeah, I'm nominating myself. And by the way, if you've done something dumbass this week, get on the phone, 13 24 10. But let's start with my dumbass move. So, as we've covered, I went and got very loose on a party boat. Yes, oh my God, I've still got the entry pass on my wrist.
Oh, you still got the Oasis wristband on?
I do. The tag of shame is on my wrist. And I'll admit, I'm still wearing the same makeup. I am so
Have you got some
crusty
tramp
today.
stamps on your wrist too from the nightclubs you visited?
No, thankfully I didn't
You
do
didn't
a
kick
crawl.
on? Yeah.
I had responsible people around me.
You could have easily, because where you docked there, like it was all happening in James Street still yesterday.
No, I know, and they did keep going,
was
but
going nuts.
thankfully I have a job that starts early, and
Yeah,
that was
that
that got me out of it.
All
But
the way.
you know what? When you get on the sauce, you should put your phone away because you shouldn't drink and post. I was just dancing up a storm and doing, like, everyone was videoing me and then sending me all the videos, and then I'm just like upload, not thinking anything of it.
Oh, yeah, the reload or whatever you
Or reshare.
reshared. Yeah.
That's a dangerous
That is dangerous.
game.
Yeah.
Don't do it, because I started to sober up late last night. I'm like, I'll watch my own story.
Yeah.
There was the most embarrassing dancing on the planet. And I've got, that's going out to hundreds of thousands of people. And I work so hard to be copus mentis and come across
does
as
that mean?
intelligent. It's
No,
the
I'm being
opposite of what I
serious. What
was.
does Copus mentis
You're not
mean?
Copus mentis if you don't know what it means.
When you've got all your faculties, when you're thinking clearly and you've got your
'cause for
shit
you,
together.
Yeah, what you post is obviously strategic.
It's my shop front.
Yeah,
yes,
right?
it's
So you
very
don't-
strategic.
You don't want to put your stuff out on Front Street, though, do you? If you're just dancing away on a boat.
But hang on, I'm having a look at it now, Nikki. Like you.
No, I've deleted some.
Oh, you've taken some down, have you?
And
I was
plus-
because,
have.
like, you're dancing well here. You finished fourth in Dancing with the Stars, for crying
Yeah, I
out loud.
did,
It's not
but
like
I
you're-
was sober for that.
Yeah, and also, like, you can't, and you're just reposting. You
Yeah.
can't, you can't hear. Like, sometimes
No,
you
can't
listen back,
hear.
and all of a sudden someone's saying something in the background which is far from appropriate. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right.
Yes.
It could be anything they're saying.
Yeah, because you can show up other people because people are talking candidly.
Yes, exactly.
And you can get people in a lot of trouble. Thankfully, there was none of that. But yeah, so I had to delete some posts last night because I did
Right.
drink and post. And actually, towards the end of the night, one of my friends confiscated my phone and that she posted in my story.
Oh, no.
So my friends actually took my phone off me and said, "No, Nikki, no, go get in the back of the Santa Fe and have a nine-eye."
That's a good wing woman you got there.
Very, very good wing woman. Thanks, Melissa. Mind you, she was Cher and she was walking around without pants on for most of the night.
Oh,
But
she was
she
Cher.
had
Oh, was she the bride to
common
be?
sense. She's the bride to be.
Yeah,
yes.
I saw that. Okay, that was Cher. Yeah, she rocked that pretty well. Everyone made an effort, though. I'll say that for the fancy
Yeah, all except
dress.
for Jeremy. He came as a miserable bastard who hates dress-up parties. That
Iconic.
was his costume.
Well, he nailed the
It's
look.
iconic.
He did. Anyway, 13, 24, 10. You a dumbass. What did you do?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Dumbass. Anonymous. Now, Nick out of Morayfield.
Oh, this will be
hang on,
good.
we got to do the thing first.
Gotta
Nick,
get in the
Nick,
cone?
Yeah, should we go into the cone? Hang on.
Hey,
Hang
how
on,
you
mate.
going?
Hang on, whoa,
I've
whoa,
got it
whoa,
out of
whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, Nick. Hold fire.
Right.
All right, Nick.
I was a bit of a dumbass there. I kind of outed you. before we went into the
He
cone.
said
there,
his
but
name.
Do your thing, Nick. You know what you got to say?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a dumbass.
Yep.
Oh, hi, Nick.
We all know.
We know.
Yeah,
what
it's
happened?
one of those. Been one of those weeks. Well, I got a new tyre fit on my car 5 days ago, and drove out of there. Car wasn't working properly. Fault codes, nothing working, telling me I shouldn't drive it. Got a mechanic around. Had to get a special computer. Probably spent $500. Pulled wheels off, checked sensors, and then last night I parked on a flat surface where I've kind of been parking on a bit of an angle on my driveway, and I'm like, car's on a bit of a lean to the left. They've put 3 tyres one size and 1 tyre 2 inches smaller than the other 3. And it's taken me 5 days to figure that out.
No, that's not your fault, Nick.
Yeah,
that's
that ain't on
them.
you, mate.
It is their fault, but it's also my fault because it was so simple to just check the tyre size, and instead of spending all this time, I'd probably at least 10 hours of my time.
He's too
So
hard.
I'm definitely a bit of a dumbass.
I could go the rest of my life
Nick,
and not
you're
check
not.
that.
Yeah.
No, you're not a dumbass. You go to specialists. It's like, going to a doctor and they remove the wrong limb and then
Yeah.
you blame yourself.
You're walking around.
That's why they
you're
check.
walking around
That's why
in
they check
circles
3
wondering what
times
happened.
before you go in.
No, take it back to where you got it from, mate,
Yeah.
and write them a stern email.
And you hold your head high, Nick. You are not a dumbass.
You have no right being here.
You need to stop going to shonky shacks out the back of Moray Field to get your car fixed.
All right, now let's move on. All right, introduce yourself to this dumbass anonymous meeting, please. Who we got?
Hi, my name's Tony.
Yeah.
And I'm
Hi,
a complete
Tony.
dumbass.
Hi, Tony.
Oh,
I was out on a secret catch-up with a male.
I like this already.
I was sending pictures of what he'd left for me on the bed to my best friend. So it was a couple of photos. About half an hour later, I get a snap from my sister-in-law and my ex-mother-in-law saying, "What are you up to and where the hell are you?" I had posted it to my public Snapchat story, some adult toys and some lingerie.
Tony.
So I told them I was out with my lesbian friends and that's their hotel room.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's a smooth
Yeah, I've never
save.
lived that down, unfortunately.
Oh.
I took
Your
it
lesbian
down
friends
pretty
brought you
quick.
some lingerie.
Yeah. Well, I said it was theirs, so luckily my children didn't see it. They're adults.
What about your husband?
But they heard about it.
Husband see
So
it?
lesson learnt, don't upload things when you're drunk.
No,
Or
thank
doing things you
you.
shouldn't be doing.
Exactly. You got to be so careful. Don't
And
don't
maybe
drink
wear
and
glasses.
post. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah, well, you
Oh,
are
I
a
like that,
dumbass.
Tony.
You're not like
You're
the
a
other
dumbass.
person. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. No phones around on those rendezvous.
All right, we get out of here.
Let's get out of here. All right.
All right.
Have a great day.
You too, Tony.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Now, Mitch and Nikki, the three of us all have something in common in that we're all parents of boys. Yep. And
Yes.
you've got a daughter as well, Mitch, but you've also got 3 boys. Nikki, you got 2 boys. I got 3 boys. My youngest is 13, and yesterday I just had a conversation with Jo where I could tell she was genuinely shocked, and it was just like something or other happened where Archie said he was going off to the movies with a friend, and then I was like, "Oh, what movie are you going to watch? Because I can get you the tickets because I got a thing," and he couldn't answer. What movie?
Uh-huh.
And it just reeked of BS, and he went off with his mate, and I said to Joe, and I went, "Well, what's going on?" And
So he didn't even take you up on the free movie tickets.
well, he was like, "Are we going to watch Superman?" And it's on at 12. And I went, "Oh, where? Australia
easy.
Fair." Well,
Easy.
Then we got on.
Got
it's
you
like,
covered.
Mate, it's not on. It's on at 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm not sure, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
I love that he's 13 and he's already
It didn't quite make
cheeky.
It didn't quite make sense. But and then Jode said to me, she goes, "Oh, I think maybe that
Going to pack fair just with chicks.
don't know, but but then she goes through. She goes, I think it might be time for you to have that conversation with him." Right? And I went.
Yep.
I went. what conversation?
Yeah, we never got that conversation.
Yes, and okay, well, this is what I'm getting at. She goes, she goes, the conversation, and I went, well, Joe, I started laughing, and I went, if I was to sit down with him and have that conversation, I'd have to drag Levi and Sid back and sit the three of them down and have that conversation all at once. And she goes, she goes, I never spoken to them about that, And I said, what are we talking about here?
Are we talking about the same conversation?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the birds and the bees?
Are we talking about the birds and
or
the
just
bees?
the birds?
I went, this isn't the Sullivans. It's not 1963.
I don't know. Is that the
Yeah, I went, my dad, I never had that conversation. No, my dad, I never.
I've never had it.
Ever.
How weird. It'd be so weird having that conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that was what I was going to ask. As a dad, because Joe goes, that's your job. And I was like, Joe, look at what's going on.
No, that's the internet's job.
Yeah, look at what's going on. And
I think it's a different time. I think I did some sex ed classes at Aspley State School. That's as far as we got in.
I don't even reckon we did that.
They pushed it on to a school thing.
Yeah.
They do it in Year 6 now. Year 6 is when they have the chats at school. So they're across all of it. And then that's when you've got to check their cookies because
I don't know what that means.
they do extra research.
I'm not checking any cookies.
Yeah.
Check their cookies as in on the computer cookies.
Yeah, on their search engine.
Mate, I don't know what cookies are, except all cookies. I go, why not?
Yeah. You'll have all the cookies. You'll have extra cookies.
What cookies are.
You'll have choc chip cookies.
So what's the breakdown?
Well, it was just going to be my question to everyone. Well, okay, yeah, what about Johnny? Did Johnny sit you down and have the chat?
No, but I remember sitting in a sex ed class after school at Aspley State School and giggling in the front row, apparently.
Totally. Especially when you have to put the condom on the banana.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was when they got to the point when they were using terms like bananas. I was the giggling kid in the front. So that was it for me.
Yeah. We never.
Other than that, it was Kmart catalogues, but basically.
Yeah. Kmart catalogues.
Lingerie catalogues.
Kmart
just all cotton
Kmart
briefs.
catalogues. Yeah. The Target brochures were pretty good.
Yeah.
And what was that? Oz aerobics.
Aerobics Oz style.
In the fluorescent G-strings.
Yes.
But I just thought, well, Mitch, you're kind of like, I think you're such a great dad. You're such a great family guy. I was like, I wonder, as I was driving up this morning, I was I wonder if Mitch would sit down and have that discussion. No, did the king...
didn't happen.
The king didn't sit you and Lincoln.
That's why he's got 4 kids.
No. And have you sat down, or will you sit down with your kids and have that conversation?
What's weird,
certainly didn't do it with his dog.
No, your youngest is the same age as my oldest.
Yeah.
And no, I haven't. We haven't.
But will you?
I've literally been thinking about it over the weekend as well.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know where I would start. Again, because I think the 12, 13-year-olds now, the head start they've got on...
I feel like they know more than you do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll be...
And don't worry, Mitch, they'll get the jump on you. It'll start from what you've found on their iPad that they've Googled during a sleepover on the weekend, and they're quite kind of traumatised by it, and then you have to kind of break it down. That's how it happens.
Most of mine came from schoolmate Stewie Mergler's house. His parents had those cards with titty girls on them and stuff like that.
Actually, Kate Chisholm knew a lot.
Yeah. I learned everything I know off Jamie Champney and Barry Lee.
Yeah. Barry Lee.
Palmer State School.
Thank you. Why don't you get Barry? You still know Barry. Why don't you get Barry in to do the chat?
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I mentioned on Friday I went to Kingaroy for a charity event. Carl Rackerman hosted up there with, there's a cracker actually. You had Jason Ackermanis, the one and only. Mocha interviewed Acker, then Emily Seabom, and then Trevor Gilmeister, the three. And it was a long night. 15 auction items. They raised some great money and it was excellent. But it started like 6 p.m. We all drive up in a bit of a convoy, 3 cars. All staying at the Burke and Wills Motel. It was one of those great weekends where you're just out in the middle of Queensland.
I haven't been to Kingaroy in a long time.
And it's great. You're in the town hall and the mayor. Deb Frecklington was there. She does great work up in the South Burnett.
Wasn't she was the opposition leader or something?
Yeah, Deb's now the Attorney General, I think. Is that what I think from memory? Attorney General, Minister for Justice. I'm paraphrasing here, but she's now in the government, state government.
I love a trip as an adult where you all go in the same car together because it's like an excursion.
Yeah.
And then you're all staying staying in the same motel.
It was great.
Kind of the dodgier, the better.
Yeah, it was this huge motel. It has like 56 rooms, the Burke and Wills. I sent you a photo, Nick, of like, it's dead set an Australian motel in every sense of the word.
Oh, yeah, you can all drive in and park in front of your rooms.
Yeah,
I love those motels.
Yeah. It was cool. It was really cool, and it was a great night. And there was a bunch of great mates of ours that were there as well. So we had a great crew. But there was a guy called Buff, not Buff Lehman. This guy called Buff was a local guy on our table. He was the loosest human being I've ever met.
That's saying something too.
He was loose, and then his mate was there, and I only caught on as the night was dragging on. It was like 11 p.m. and Carl's still up there interviewing Gilly, and this bloke's going, "Hey, I own the local cinema." And like, oh, yeah, good on you, that's awesome. There's a cinema there, is there? Yeah, we're having an after party there. We're going back to the cinema for the after party. We've got everything sorted. You can tell he was proud as punch that he'd organised the after party. And word started filtering around. There's a bloody after party on at the cinema. How good is this? And then, I thought, okay, so we there all of a sudden, a bunch of us all walking through the Kingaroy at 12:30 at night looking for the cinema.
That's the best.
Yeah, we find this in the cinema's this old, I think it used to be a squash centre. There's 2 squash courts still in there. But then there's 2 full-on cinemas, like dead set.
Like fancy ones.
Like I'm talking acoustically and everything. It was and he's like, "Do you want me to put a movie on for you?" We're kind of drinking down outside the cinema, like in the common, whatever the area, but we're all drinking there and carrying on like pork chops, with the DJ and everything. But yeah, put a movie on. What do you got? And he goes, "I can put Megan 2 on for you if you want." Put Megan 2 on. All of a sudden, I'm sitting up there with my legs up on the front seat in front of me, watching a bit of Megan 2.
Isn't that a horror movie?
It's a kind of a. I thought it was, but it's kind of funnier than it is.
Yeah, it's more of a horror action comedy.
Action
now,
comedy.
the second
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
well,
the
Ronnie
second one.
Chang's in it, isn't he?
I don't know who was in it. I was three quarters cut by then. But,
No, I believe you.
But I sat there, and then there was a lovely lady. She was pregnant, but she said, "You want some popcorn?" I said, "I would love some popcorn, pregnant lady." And she went and got me some popcorn. And all of a sudden, I had some popcorn. And I thought, I'm being antisocial, so I went back downstairs to where the squash courts were, where the party was. There's a DJ playing. Gaff, my little friend.
Yeah, I know Gav.
Yeah, our little friend who I talk about in the show a lot. I don't know what the word is now. I don't want to. So he's a little fella.
Do you say it's
Midget.
dwarf?
Let's just say.
Dwarf.
He grabs the movie posters that are on sale and he just starts belting people with them. and then the guy that owned the cinema, he was wearing a Jason Ackermanis jersey he'd bought at the auction, so he's just wearing that. But he also bought an actual axe with Trevor Gilmeister's signature on it. And at the start of the night, the axe had the protective cover on it. So when he was swinging it around, I wasn't that worried. But by 1 a.m. in the morning in the squash court, the protective cover's gone. So now there's just a sharp blade being swung around.
This feels like a Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie. This feels like
honestly,
Shaun of the Dead.
we're in Kingaroy. I was not expecting this when I got in that car. Yes, on Saturday afternoon.
That's a loose night.
It was a wild night, and then the pregnant lady drove me back to the hotel.
Oh God!
Because she's the only sober one there,
She was the
clearly.
only sad one there, clearly.
Thank God.
And the dwarf's hitting everyone with posters.
He's hitting everyone with the post.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Ash, tell me, what did you see on the weekend?
What did I see on the weekend?
Didn't you see
Oh
something?
no! Well, I just saw in the paper here. I saw that a submarine has rocked up
I don't know what the term for it is.
in Brisbane over the
Is it
weekend.
lift? Is it
Submerged?
Yeah, surfaced.
Surfaced? Yeah, I guess so.
But that would have been weird for any of you that saw that. The submarine
Just
sort of
cruising down the river.
chuffing its way up the Brisbane River.
I guess you wouldn't be submerged in the river. It'd be coming up at that, with its head popping out.
Yeah,
It'd be half. I'd be like, geez, that's a fat dolphin.
yeah.
They come along the
That's
river
what I
half
would have
years,
said
don't they?
anyway yesterday.
It pulled into the
Imagine that,
the
you're on
port of
Oasis.
Brisbane on Sunday. Yeah, imagine that. And it
Guys,
pops up.
yeah.
I can't believe the size of it. No, but what I saw yesterday afternoon, and there were strong westerly winds yesterday on the Gold Coast, so the water, like on the beach, was just, it was magnificent. Like absolutely
It was
magnificent.
such a beautiful day yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. A Saturday was rainy, but it was beautiful yesterday. But I saw this huge Navy ship coming along through surface, and it was only looked like it was about 400 metres offshore.
Yeah.
Like,
Jeez.
really close in.
Was it one of our own?
Well,
Please tell me it was an Australian one.
Well, it was North Korea.
Who else is doing donuts around our country? Going, oh yeah, might take that.
It wasn't doing donuts, but it was just, and they've got the big dredging ship out there at the moment, which is pretty big ship, which has been dredging ever since the cyclones came, and this thing just sort of came like right behind that, and it just dwarfed it. It was huge.
Wow.
But then what it turns out, I think that what that Navy ship was that I saw yesterday was an American Navy ship, which is, it's kind of like the aid ship for this submarine, which is here. So it must
like
sort
when
of
a Shetland pony travels with a racehorse.
yeah, and they're saying that they've got like on this ship that I saw yesterday. That's the right
Do
terminology, isn't it?
ponies travel with racehorses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay, I
they
thought
need
you were
it.
just being funny.
No, for reals, like just it keeps them like
It's like their friend
calm and their friend and
It's like when a
everything.
chihuahua travels with a Doberman.
with a greyhound.
Yeah, no, just eats it and then happens. I think. Yeah.
No, but they have barbershops in there, and they have like you name
What
it.
in which one? The service
In the big one.
in the Shetland pony ship.
Shetland pony ship.
Yeah, it's all.
We call it
it's-
the Pink Pony Club.
It's
Yeah.
like it's the ultimate service centre.
Really? So
Yeah.
how do they get from the sub to the? It just pops up and they get a little boat across or something.
Does it just shimmy,
no
shimmy
idea.
up the side and you just jump through a hole in the side of the ship?
Yeah, I don't know, but I tell you, it gives you
Get
a
your
bit,
haircut.
it gives you a bit of. I was watching Canterbury play Manly, and then I've looked out and gone, "What the freaking hell is that?" Like if you see that, you can't help but think. And I'm straight on going, "What's going on? What is going on?"
Yeah, wow.
But I think it's all.
Yeah, you don't
It's
want
like
the
when a
toy.
jet flies overhead, it's like, oh, okay, today's the day.
Yeah, when you have
Today's
those,
the day.
you can't help but think that. Like when we do
Yeah.
river fire or whatever, and you see those things roaring through, going, well, at least I think they're just putting on a display. But imagine if they were dropping. Like,
Even if they
I don't know
drop
why I'm
bombs, we'd be
laughing.
like, oh, there must be some like
Ooh,
demolition
fireworks.
going on for a new shopping centre or
fireworks
something.
in West End.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
Crossing down to the street, guys.
Ooh.
It's our boy Nick. Nick, we got us there.
Oh yes, we do. Good morning, Brisbane. Good morning, beautiful people. What a day! I mean, we've got past the weekend. We don't want to talk about Friday night. We've moved on, and I've moved on, and I want to get a lot of people back on our side because we got to push the finals, Bronx Nation. Our Brisbane Broncos. We are still going for top 4. All right, we're going to move on. I'm not going to say what I want to about the bunker.
No, I'm not going to. We're going to move on. But one of the most distressing things I saw over the weekend was a video of you in the commentary booth as a ground announcer at the Broncos, thinking we've got our jail out of jail free card, and then being denied that at the end there. I mean, your look on your face, it almost killed me.
What professional sport can do to a human being is truly tragic. It will take years off my life, I know that, but I mean, to all of us, to Ash, Mitch, I've heard how bad you were on the sideline as well, but for those beautiful moments, that was pure elation. But that's what our Brisbane Broncos make us feel. And we are going to run that back this Friday night.
on.
We are taking on the Bunnies. Now, something always happens when these two teams meet. It is Friday night football at the Cauldron, and our beautiful creative director, Lockie, he said, you know what, to celebrate the fact we're playing the Rabbitohs, I'm going to send you to rabbit-themed streets. And I'm at, wait for it, Warren Street. I'm at the bottom of Warren Street in St Lucia. Rabbits, thank you. So look, I'm down in my old heartland, but I'm giving away 3 family passes to the Broncos taking on the Rabbits this Friday night at Suncorp Stadium. It is, Mitch, it is the greatest show in town. The amount of just even neutrals we get coming down to Suncorp on a Friday night because they know it is the place to be. It has taken off. And look, we need you there, Bronx Nation. We need you to come and fill it out. Pack out the joint because this push to September, to the promised land, this is where we want to be. We need all of you. So if you want these tickets, come on down. Warren Street, St Lucia. The sun is glorious this morning. This is the best time of year. Please, come on down. I've got the family passes for you.
I feel like this whole thing needed music behind it because it built and it built and it built like some big, massive, like inspirational speech.
Yeah, I
that
get
was almost a TED talk.
Yeah,
Nick.
I've got a little bit of Glenn Frey behind. It really needed like a bit of Hans Zimmer sort of push, a bit of
Yes.
score. That was excellent,
Les
Nick.
Frey more
And when
than-
Uncle Wayne comes
Zimmer
back
Frey.
to town too,
Yep.
like in charge of the bunnies,
Yep.
like
Is
you know-
Latrell playing?
No, he's still out, but
he's still injured.
Because he has a game. He has a game
suspended.
in season usually against the Bronx.
But they always do.
Yeah.
Every team does.
They literally always do.
it's Wayne against the Bronx, Adam Reynolds against the Rabbitohs. Like, there's a lot goes into this one on Friday night. Yeah.
And I'm filthy on the
but our
Rabbitohs when
boys-
they come to Suncorp Stadium too. I think the last time that the Rabbitohs played at Suncorp was a couple of years ago. And remember, I came in on the Monday after the full-time siren. Latrell took a shot for goal. I think we won it, but Souths must have scored right on the death or something like that. And Latrell had a conversion. And where I was seated, right behind the post, I'm like, I'm half a chance of catching this ball here. Like if he makes the conversion. Sure enough, Latrell pilots it straight over the black dot. I caught the ball, and
Really?
then I caught the ball, and Archie was like behind me. He goes, Dad. I threw it to Archie. Archie had to throw it back to the ball boy. And remember, I came on air on the Monday, and I was blowing up, going, "Why can't we keep that ball?"
Yeah.
Like I caught that to be the greatest souvenir, like that you'd be able to have, but you had to throw the balls back. I think
'Cause
it was
in baseball you
I
keep
think it
them,
was
don't you?
about 2 weeks later that they introduced the rule that now if you catch the ball, you can keep the ball.
Not everywhere.
Everywhere at NRL games. If you catch I'm pretty sure.
Magic round, they do it.
Magic
Yeah,
round.
no,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Vegas,
sure,
they did it.
I'm pretty sure it's in every round that if you catch the ball in the crowd that you can keep it.
I'd be amazed if that was the case.
Getting Archie to throw that ball back to that ball boy was like one of the hardest things that he's ever had to do.
Well, you instigated the change that you'll probably never get to take advantage of.
They saw the sadness in your child's face and went, we've got to change this.
Yep.
We'll get on our Friday night against the Rabbitohs, the Broncos, and kicking off one of their final home games of the regular season. So get involved in a Friday night. Warren Street. See the great man Nick on the streets, buddy.
See you soon, Bronx Nation.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
I was just reminded by one of our callers earlier about how she sent photos or posted photos of naughty things she had on her bed, and she posted it on her Instagram by accident. It reminded me of a story that my friend told me over the holidays. It was hilarious. She'd gone to Coles to just pick up some items. Her husband was cooking dinner. So obviously he was planning to make a romantic dinner. She was out at the shops. He said, could you please grab these couple of things? And they were quite specific things. I think they were a particular herb that she had to get. And so she's in the herb aisle and she's trying to remember what it is. She doesn't have her glasses on and she's looking at all the herbs. And then a woman comes up to her and says, "It looks like you're struggling. What are you looking for?" And she's like, "Oh, hang on. He's written it in the list here. Let me open it." And just as she goes to open the list, her husband, who's clearly in the romantic mood,
Hasn't pained her.
A very specific photo.
Right, yes.
So she's gone, opened the list, and it's just gone, bam, right in this woman's face.
Oh, my God.
This is a complete stranger.
She went
And at
aisle
this
7.
point-
You'll find that at aisle 7.
Yeah. Aisle 7 is loose. But
Oh, my God.
it just, could you imagine? And that can happen. Like, someone could send you an
It happens
unsolicited.
so easily.
Yes. And in fact, I wrote an article about on the weekend about when you go to show someone something on your phone,
Yeah.
you know what I hate is when people then grab your phone.
You go, no, you need to go back into a Safari or something. And I guarantee.
And then they start swiping
I
around.
guarantee if they do that, and also, how that thing I really need that I was looking at earlier today, never there. That thing you'll really like, the thing that you need for work, whatever, it's never there. But for some reason, that screen that you looked at 3.5 years ago, on that one occasion, is still there. And
Don't you reckon
will
there's
pop up on your phone in a moment's notice.
There's a reason when you go to the Apple store and you got a problem with your phone, they go, "We'll just take this back to the back room." Like,
Yeah, because
I know you're
they're-
going through my phone, mate. Like, I know you're into everything right now, checking out what's going on.
That's a very good point, though, and that's you
Yeah.
they're doing that for. I mean, imagine if you were like
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
hot chick.
I want to see what's going on behind the scenes on.
Yes, exactly.
I never really thought of that when you send your phone in for repair.
Yeah, yeah, you'd be a prime candidate. That's
Oh,
you
my
know,
goodness.
they take one look at you dancing on Oasis and go, she's got some stuff out in there.
Oh, she's got some pics,
in
man.
aisle 7.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
But tell you what I don't like is people who are inauthentic on their social media.
What?
I say this-
What are you talking about? No one in the world does that.
No, never. I was scrolling.
I don't know anyone who is authentic on their social media. Like, honestly, show me one person where.
Well, usually the people that don't have any followers, really.
But even
No,
then,
but you got to be honest to get cut through, and there's a lot of posing on Instagram. And I was scrolling along, and I saw this video. Someone was videoing a couple on a rooftop from an apartment building, and they were having a really romantic moment. So they were like, they had a hug and a kiss, then they held hands, and they walked over to the edge of the rooftop to the skyline. Then all of a sudden, they break character. He goes, no, goes back to the phone, stops it, starts the video again, and they go back to have another crack to have this romantic moment on camera. And people are doing this. It's my pet peeve. It gives me the ick on Instagram when I see people like videoing themselves, like a setup of them having a romantic moment. It's like, this isn't romantic. You're clearly making sure you're in frame, shuffling around.
Or emotional. You know, emotional is
They're the ones that get me.
when people are crying on their 7th take.
Wait, I did that 2 days ago. Shut up.
Well, you're doing it. You're adding to the problem then.
No, but I didn't make that up. It was just my friend had literally just given me, we'd had a group photo, so I've got phone in hand in selfie mode.
Yeah.
And then she's moving to Tasmania. This is the one, I did a phone her earlier in the year trying to stop her from moving to Tasmania.
Yeah.
And no, she's going. And then she gave me a best friend charm that said, no matter how far away, still best friends. And I just lost it.
What, but you ripped your phone out
In that
and
moment,
captured the
you went-
moment?
It was already out.
Okay,
out.
so you didn't. What I'm saying is you didn't take seven.
Come on.
Seven.
No.
It's still borderline.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on.
It was borderline, yes.
If she wasn't
You're
part
under
of the team,
review.
Luttsy, you'd be calling her for
Okay,
what it
you're right.
is.
You're under review for
In
that
an emotional
sort of behaviour.
moment,
You're
a lovely
under review.
emotional moment
Yeah.
with your friend.
Get the phone. Get the phone.
It was so heartfelt and that you had to pull your phone out and start recording it.
And then
And tell a bunch
I
of
kept
random
it,
strangers.
and then I kept it rolling because I saw a homeless man and I went over and put some money in my tray video. No, I did not do that. I
Well,
hate that,
you're on that sort of slippery slope, is all I'm saying. But
Yeah, but-
no, I see what you're saying. The double take for a memorable moment. So, okay, under review,
and it
first
was in my
take.
story too. It's not like I'm milking it for likes. It's just, this is what happened to me today.
No, I've got
24
you.
hours of, but it was nice for my friend to see that I actually am genuinely broken-hearted that she is going.
But she saw it because she was there.
Because she was there. It was,
Right, so you
it was
didn't
a
have to-
moment between you and your friend.
You didn't
Yeah, but
have
I
to
think
put
she
it on
liked
your
that.
Instagram.
I think she liked that I shared it to everybody. That's how
this
sad
is an
I am that
interesting
I'm
point.
losing my friend.
Because I tell you what I'm refusing to do lately is saying happy birthday, particularly for someone like semi-famous, but you had a photo with 4 years ago. Happy birthday, Gary, and here it is, and here is a photo of us two having a birthday. Hope you have a great day. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. What I'm doing is I'm texting Gary and saying happy birthday, mate.
Yeah, the showboating of
Why-
that, especially
why are
when
we
we talk
showing-
about kids who don't follow you.
Why are we showing other people outside of that memorable moment? Why? I actually think why. And
See, now this is the thing.
Yes.
This is a phoner, 13, 24, 10. What are your icks or your pet peeves on Instagram? What do
Yeah,
you
well,
think is
that-
like, don't do that?
Because that's
That-
become one for me.
Well, that is mine. Is the people that are emotional about something, and I'm sorry, Nikki, I'm not going to be as generous as Luttsy. I'm talking exactly what you were
Yes.
talking about there. That in a moment, in
Yes.
a personal moment, or something like that, there is a side of you that goes, I should record this, and I'll whack it
yes,
back up.
yes.
And the amount of people that I saw over the recent holidays when I was overseas,
Especially
filming
where you
themselves, talking to themselves, I said to Jodie, I don't think I can handle it. I don't think. I couldn't.
You're not putting me in that box, are you? Mine was just a
think I
little
might be.
story. I'm not milking it for likes. I'm milking
Well, what's the
question
point of
is-
it if you're not
the
milking
question
it?
is-
expletives in a car for
So
likes.
the question is, the point is you're putting, not you, but in general, people are putting the importance of the person that is having the moment and their enjoyment of you sharing that with the world above just the intimate
Being in the
moment of two
moment.
people having a moment where you gave your friend a gift.
Yes, and then that
So
completely.
on some level, that's what you have to do to
Hang on,
do
how did
that.
I end up being the bad example?
Because you gave a bad
This is not
example.
how- I didn't plan it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.
All right, somehow I've thrown myself under the bus in this segment when I was talking about cringes, but we've put it out to our people. What is something that makes you cringe that you keep seeing on Instagram?
People's a good word because for me, I think what I strive for is to be labelled a human on social media. I don't want to be like, oh, he's a great guy, he's a great friend, he's a great dad.
Yeah.
He's such an amazing human.
Yeah.
Like this particular human being. And I'm like, shut up.
Oh, is that what annoys you,
Shut up.
right?
Yeah. All those
I say that
birthday
about
ones
you all the time.
like Luttsy says where it's like, I think you should do one for Ash this year. You've had enough time with him, enough photos with him. You could put out one of those tiles. Like every story is its own collage. It's like happy, next one, birthday.
Yeah.
2, this,
Yeah.
amazing, friend, Ash.
And just
Brad,
call-
it's 20 stories long.
And call it a Bradnam dump.
It
Who have
stinks.
we got on the line?
Jimmy, Mount Cotton.
Morning, team. How you going?
We're good, Jimmy. What's your pet peeve on Instagram?
I've got to be careful not to use names here because I know a couple of these, but along the lines of what Mitch is saying there, so wishing happy birthday to your 8-year-old child in the attempt to fit for a little bit of, oh, you're the best parent in the world, you know.
And even younger, like, it's a 3-year-old, like, that ain't even got Instagram, but you're going, just want to shout to this little champion and what a wonderful 3 years it's been with you. Who are you talking to? Who are you actually talking
Change the
to?
world.
It's just self-promotion.
It's self-promotion.
That's what it is.
100%.
I
For
don't
everything
do
I said
that.
before, I'm guilty of that.
As soon as you get the you're the greatest dad tag or whatever job done and
Well
move
done.
on.
Well done, Jimmy.
Good on you, Jimmy.
We need to be called out, to be fair.
Tammy, what do you got?
I call it the Insta hack, like where they kind of hijack your feed. So you put something up like, here I am traveling, and then they come in with their feed going, here's all my pictures of my travel, and this is what you should have been done. So it's like a hijack. They kind of up it. One-upmanship.
One-upping whatever you're doing.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
I see what you mean. So is that like do they DM you that, or they're just you can tell they're competing with your holiday?
In your feed, yeah. So everyone then that comments then can see what they're doing.
Yes.
But I agree with Luttsy. You've got to phone your friends or text your friends now messages for birthdays.
Exactly.
For sure.
Reconnect. It's a reconnect moment. See, we're picking a positive out of a negative.
Well, it depends on their love language. Some people like grand gestures,
Don't start
and they're
with
the
love
people that
language
you
bullshit.
do the big
Come on,
post for.
it's a cry for attention, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just embrace it.
You're
that is
giving
exactly what
attention
it
to
is.
someone. You're giving it to someone. But I agree, if these people are private, like Jeremy is so private, I can't really post anything about him.
Yeah, but
so,
you live with him.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what
I
I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah, no, I know. But, there are people that you call and there are people that you do the big grand gesture. It depends on who they are, I believe.
No, not for me. But yes.
Oh, who else do we have? Shut up.
Tash out of Bribey. What do you got, Tash?
Hey guys, how are you? Happy Monday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tash. Happy Monday to you too.
I am so over everyone. Like, I'm at the doctor's getting Great Aunt Gertrude a blood test, but Great Aunt Gertrude's in the photo and she doesn't even have social media. Like, does she care if someone knows she has syphilis or something eventually?
Oh.
Poor Aunt Gertrude.
They're exploiting
This social media.
Hashtag syphilis, hashtag cover up, hashtag protection.
Oh, hang on. We all know someone who we've had a good laugh at who's done that before, who's exploited their partner's downfall and made a whole sob story about it.
It's nothing.
And it was just wrong. There was even shots in the window with a tear down the eye. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
If we
And then they're at Woolies or in the car park putting like fuel in their car and you think, oh no, does she have syphilis? Does she got chlamydia? What was the result? Like, you're worried about it. You're not meant to know.
you know what,
I love
Tash?
this.
We like you.
Yeah, we like you.
I think
Did Jimmy
you
call
might be
of the
our
day?
caller of the day. Yep, caller of the day.
Oh, here we go.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, $500 Monday.
She knows what's up.
She knows
She
where
knows
it's at.
what's coming.
Oh,
Now, I hope you're recording your reaction here and you can post it on social media.
I'm so not. I'm just arrived to my client's frame for my first client today.
Happy Monday to me.
Yeah, hashtag Happy Monday, hashtag Live Life Nova.
Hashtag Nova.
Hashtag
Ash, Luttsy, and
PPQ.
Nikki. Yeah,
Hashtag PPQ. Hashtag $500.
I'm taking Monday, saying so happy for this guy, Monday.
I'm actually going to do a story out of this of how I'm going to make it sound like it was my money I gave to.
Yeah, you do that. Okay, switch it around. That's better.
Cool. I get to waste $500 and I'm going to waste it on me.
Rock and roll.
It's all thanks to
good
our
on
mates
you,
at
Tash.
PPQ, and we're giving away $500 to our most creative and favourite listeners, and Tash certainly takes it out for your Monday and brighten up the roads with a fun set of personalised number plates from PPQ. They're your licence to create. Create yours now at ppq.com.au.
The Ash, Luttsy and Nikki Osborne podcast.